update. I'm a little calmer now than I was on the first let's see, what we call him, diesel guru from Texas. This is an update. This guy's a pure scam artist. He puts lots of things on the YouTube to make him look real good. And then what he does is he sends you, it's a Ponzi scheme. If you get anything at all. He sends old injectors that other people send him as cores. He turns around, and in the other video you can see he wrapped them up. I mean, he didn't even wrap them up. He just tossed them in dirty bags and threw them in this box. Okay. I've cleaned them up, wiped them down. They were soaked in diesel oil along with gasoline, where he tried to clean them up real fast. The reason why he did it real fast is he knew I'd put a hold on the money I'd sent him through PayPal. So he sent these off as quick as he could, so he'd give me a tracking number, so they released the money to him. Long story short is they told me to I told them I knew that he had been sending out bad stuff. I knew this after the fact. I'd already gave him the money. And so I was kind of stuck there, waiting for him to send them, hoping that I was wrong, but I wasn't wrong. These are old, out of somebody else's. They were supposed to have, I paid for brand new solenoids. They're not there. You can tell that by the grease inside there. I also took them to a Bosch representative that installs new ones and refurbished. They looked at these and they told me, well, first off, these are not even the correct washers. They don't even know what them are off of. And probably a good 6 of these, I mean, there were 6 of these total, and about out of that 6, there was 4 of them that the nozzles was even burnt and pitted and dirty. These were supposed to have brand new nozzles, marine grade nozzles, 7 hole in them rather than 5 hole. Well, these are all stock. I think the only thing he might have put on new was maybe he put these new. I don't know. But I paid for new everything. Paid for the new solenoids. I paid for the new injectors, nozzles. Yeah, they're supposed to be rebuilt. They were not. And this is from a person that knows what they're looking at. So this man is a pure con. And he goes on to your, if you dare say anything, he'll go onto your website and he'll try to defame you and slander your name. And he started doing that to me before I even posted anything. A month before I posted anything. I tried to get a refund through PayPal because I didn't get what I paid for, naturally. Well, I had everything documented, and I opened it up in front of the police department so they could tell that this bag is full of dirt and old diesel oil, and these were coated in gasoline, everything. I mean, they're just old injectors. I did everything I was told to do. But then I talked to PayPal, and we waited for a while to see what was going on, and then they said, well, you would have to send them back to him. Now I figure I've already got a lot of money in these, but at least I have something in my hand. If I sent them back to him, I would have nothing in my hand, and he would lie and say, that isn't what I sent him, or didn't even send him anything, or what. I don't know what he comes up with a lot of lies. He's a good liar. And his videos make him look so honest. And that's why I trusted him. Because he said he could put in a new kind of seal in there. Well, Bosch says you can't put another seal in there. What he was saying he was doing, if you really look at his videos, they're taking out something that's a plastic sleeve and replacing it with washers. Well, it ain't going to fit in there. It's all bogus. His whole line of crap is lies. So that's Diesel Guru on YouTube. His shop is Diesel Speed and Marine out of Texas. Them's the only two words you need to know, because if you're going to buy any, you don't want to buy them from him. And all of his reviews on his YouTube are positive, the 3 or 4 he has, because if you put a negative one there, it seems to disappear. Imagine that. Anyway, this is second and last update. They're totally used, as I thought, as they looked like. Totally useless. I'm going to sell them as used cores and try to recoup part of my money back. Check out the YouTube link that I have added below. The list of complainees is much longer than the few names I've added onto here. I just got these names off the reviews, and I've talked to some of them, so I know they're true. This guy goes 25 miles out of his way to use this little post office box. That's one way. He has another post office only 4 miles from his house. Why doesn't he use it? Why does he use a different name when he uses this post office